Singapore. Oh, how we had looked forward to this building, to these views, and to the swim of a lifetime in the sky. There's just something about a boat ride.
Hello.
Where you see a place from a new perspective. Out on the water, you just get a look at it. You're in it, you're near it, but you're also looking at it from a new perspective. And what a perspective it is to see Singapore from the harbor. Singapore is this good blend of really old with really new, blended under multicultural influence. It's an amazing visual spectacle. Everywhere you look, you can feel that there's great age, history, and tradition. And then behind it is this modern architecture. Beneath these modern skyscrapers are these old steps. Singapore became a British trading post in 1819, but it had been active as a trading hub early as the 1300s. These skyscrapers are the backdrop to these historic dock steps where hundreds of vendors would come and sell their wares. And then along came the British. Colonialism. Modernism. The Marina Bay Sands. Hotel, casino, epic swimming pool, and unbelievable viewing deck. Singapore became an independent republic in August 1965. But by the 1990s, this country had become one of the most prosperous nations in the world. It was highly developed, and they went to town on building spectacular things. It truly is a vantage point like no other. And from up here, we may have spotted a great place to get to dinner, which, by the way, is right along the Singapore Circuit Formula One street track. Our taxi cab ride was thrilling. We wanted to see the Riverwalk that we'd seen from the boat earlier. Now, the landscape has changed quite a bit over the years. Nowadays, the hundreds of boats pulling up on the wall to sell their goods is replaced with restaurants in a Riverwalk. This is where Singaporeans go to get dinner and drinks. Singapore has thousands of restaurants, and everyone is trying to get your attention in their own special way. It would become very clear to us as we looked at the menu options that we would have to follow the old adage that we love: always try new things. Well, things were getting serious. I mean, we pride ourselves in our adventuresome spirit, but sometimes when you're staring at something that wants to be your dinner, you really got to buckle down and decide, can I do this? Can I eat this? Well, we needed to do something better than fish and chips. Chinatown. This is Singapore's Chinatown. I mean, we have Chinatowns all over the world, but this, wow, look at that. That is Southeast Asian Chinatown. So we just basically picked a restaurant. We didn't even look at a menu. We couldn't even figure out how to get one. Enter our friend Matt, who's looking to get upstairs. And there he goes, so we're committed. Often following into some unknown staircase up a corridor. It's very confusing.
Where'd he go?
There's back rooms and then there's back rooms, and everywhere people are eating so many things. And we finally get to a table, have a seat, and let's take a look at this menu. No, are you kidding me? There is no way. Okay, so we didn't order fish heads and peeled frogs, but we did venture out of our culinary comfort zone and tried everything. This little place that we picked randomly became a gateway for us to truly enjoy Singapore because we'd had a new frame of mind. We weren't scared. We wanted to try new flavors, and everything was delicious. We loved the meals that we had in Singapore because we were being adventuresome. It looked different. It smelled different. It wasn't what we would have made or picked. But now when we're on the sidewalk, we see things differently. What are they having? Would we like it? Can we try it? We're not all the same. We don't look the same. We don't all want the same things. But we do want to try new things. That was the whole point of coming here. What we learned upstairs in that back room was trying new things works.
Trying new things has paid off in multiple ways on every single trip we've ever taken. Because we never regret trying something new, but we always feel like we may have missed out if we don't. So.
Yeah, I just, when Matt went up the steps, I was like, I wasn't committed.
I'm brave. Like I'm
Yeah.
Cuba up a staircase brave, but that was scarier to me because it was food. Like
I just didn't know. I didn't want eyeballs,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
the menu was intimidating.
Yeah,
Okay, so
super.
one thing I do love about you is we'll be walking along, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Where'd you go?" And you'll be been overlooking at some little plant.
Yeah,
you love
getting a
foliage.
close up on flowers and stuff. I love, the flora and fauna of any place that we go that's new to me is my favorite thing, is to see what new plant or new animal species I will see. And the next place that we went is it's called the Cloud Forest, and it was just an incredible display of, there's over 163,000 different kind of plants in this whole area.
And it's inside in like a terrarium, and it's climate controlled. And the camera doesn't show the justice to how big this is.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Like, you can see each of those is a level. So there's 1, 2, 3.
like 5-story
There's
building.
4 or 5 different levels that you go through, and there's walkways as you get higher and higher. And
It was fun to have it be Avatar themed
Yeah.
while we were there.
very, very cool. They took the opportunity with the movie to do some really creative things, interactive displays too. I think we got some good video of that. But yeah, this is something that's very sci-fi. It looks very futuristic.
And the interactive displays were really fun.
Super cool, yeah. You kind of what was nice is it wasn't too crowded, and you could just kind of wait your turn to go through these exhibits all by yourself and feel like you had it to yourself, which was really, really fun.
The interactive, the way the kids ran around, it was very cool.
Yeah.
The whole day, it's like a science museum, but the fact that it was so foliage driven on the outside with this cool tech. I got the sense walking here that we were like on a spaceship, that you could build this in space. Like humans could enjoy. It's a contained
If this is Star Trek,
environment.
this is my holodeck, right?
Yeah.
Or you go in and you have infinity to explore the.
It was very cool. And you pointed out something here. You said, "Oh, it even smells like jungle."
It did. It smelled definitely like jungle. So in this whole area, though, like just in the same area right outside of the Cloud Forest Dome is this grove of what is called super trees. And these super trees, they play a garden rhapsody show every night where they play music, and the lights are
They're interactive.
They're coordinated to the
they're-
sound of the music. It's outstanding. That is the walkway up to the observatory.
That's
at the
you
top
right
of
up there.
these.
Look at you. There you
That
are,
is
way
me.
up there. I was
And,
not, of course, willing to go up that high, but it
Yeah.
looked cool up there, right?
Yes, very, very. So the tallest super tree is the height of a 16-story building. 7 of the super trees are designed to harvest solar energy, and they are all vertical gardens. You can see all the plants, the vines growing up the sides of those. Those are all alive plants, and there's over 162,000 different kinds of plants, 200 different species in this garden. And when the music starts, I mean,
my gosh, it was
goosebumps,
amazing.
right?
Yeah, I started crying, honestly,
Yeah.
because I love opera, and they were playing all these great opera
Yeah.
songs. And just towards the finale, it was so good. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
standing in
yeah.
Singapore, I got tears in my
Yeah.
eyes. It was so good.
But yeah, just an incredible display of what humans can do when they.
And beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, art. Okay, this is bucket list time. Way up there on the top of that building is this glorious swimming pool. This was a bucket list swim for us. We came to Singapore for work, but we wanted to stay an extra 3 days just to swim in this ridiculous pool. What a swim. Up here, we're all taking pictures and everyone feels fabulous. This only gets better at night. It's unbelievable. The pictures, the colors, the sights, it's really, really good. It's hard to leave the pool to go sightsee. All right, so where are we?
Look at this. Time for a Guinness, Mommy.
Time for a Guinness. Where are we?
Singapore.
And what are we doing?
We're going to an Irish pub.
They got one in every city in the world. Let's check it out. Well, you may not know it, but we own an Irish pub ourselves at home. And so everywhere we go, we have to check out the Irish pubs. But going to Singapore was all about trying new things, giving ourselves experiences we'd never had before, getting out of our comfort zone. Well, it turns out that if you want to explore Southeast Asia, Singapore is an amazing place to go. The southernmost point of Southeast Asia is just 5 miles south of this swimming pool. The architecture, the blend of the old and the new is spectacular. But history also has its place here, and it's present. Wow. We enjoyed seeing new customs, trying new flavors, and making new friends. Epic bucket list swims and new experiences. We learned to look at food in a new way, and we tried some amazing things. Epic swims, epic moments, epic evenings. We will always remember Singapore as a very special place.